What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hot Action Fishing and Fab. My name's Curtis and this is my channel. Well, what we're going to do now in this video is we're going to build the rear deck out on this boat. I'm not going to skin it quite yet, but we're going to build the main structure of the rear deck. So what we're going to do is, in a previous video I said I was going to start the rear deck at this mark, but I'm actually going to do it at this mark. Reason being, I'm going to be able to fall a leg on this main support, and obviously for being a rear deck and doing it out of thinner aluminum, that it'll have a little more strength, you know, having them supports and putting the support right dead on one of those main supports of the boat. So that's the reason I'm doing that with the rear deck. Yes, well, I have so much aluminum plate, 16th aluminum sheeting, that I'm just gonna make my own angle iron for this whole project. I got a 36-inch stump shear. I got a 48-inch brake. I got all this stuff to cut the aluminum. So I'm just gonna make my own aluminum iron, my own angle iron for this build. A little bit more time consuming, but with the amount of sheets that of 1/16 aluminum, I'll be able to have all the angle I need out of all them sheets. So alright, first things first, I'm going to go shear up some aluminum, and I'm going to make a piece of angle that's going to go along this edge here. Alright, this is the angle that I need for that piece of aluminum about to bend up. So I'm going to hold this up on my brake and get that aluminum bent up. Alright, this is the rear deck that I laid out. You probably can't really see it amongst all the other lines I got on the boat, because usually what I like to do, or on the table, usually what I like to do is I like to lay everything out, draw everything on here, build it two-dimensional, and then stand it up and build it if I'm going to build something. But with the rear deck, just two-dimensional, so I just marked out all my lines. This is the shape of the deck that I'm going with. And then this is where a hatch is going to be, and then I'm just going to do the same exact thing on this side. Too many lines on this side though for me to lay it out, so I'm just going to cut the same exact thing for this one, and this whole rear deck's going to get all welded together and start cutting everything and making it fit. There we go. We got the outline cut out. Now time to start filling it in. Alright, there's the bare skeleton of the rear deck frame. Last night when it was dark, I riveted these pieces of angle that I built on both sides, and then I got this thing all tacked up. So this is what the rear deck's going to look like. Now I'm going to start building out the structure of it and then work on making the supports. Alright, got the frame built. It's not welded out, just tacked up. There's going to be a hatch here, and then there's going to be a hatch here. And then underneath that side over there is going to be all open. I'm going to be able to slide my gas tank up underneath there, have this open up to get down my bilge pumps and stuff, and then this is just going to be in a compartment to keep all your goodies in. So there's that. I think I'm going to weld it out and then work on building some supports and get this boat cleaned up, as it needs it really bad, before I start welding anything else into here. Alright, well, I didn't film all of it, but there's the back deck all welded in. I welded it to this 1/16 angle on the side of the hull. I put these 1/16 1x1 supports. There's 4 of them across the front. I welded the same thing on the back side. And then when I go to do the rear deck, I'm going to break the 1/8 material that I'm going to use for the rear deck over this back lip here, and that'll definitely fully encapsulate this whole transom and you know, strengthen everything up really good. But that's the rear deck video. I didn't really film too much there at the end, but that's what we have for a rear deck on this boat. This is what I'm gonna go with. When I get done with everything, I'm gonna skin everything all out with aluminum so it looks nice. But the next thing I'm gonna do for the next video is we're gonna do the front deck. Like I said in like the very beginning video of this build, I'm leaving this bulkhead and that bulkhead. I'm gonna build a rear deck out to here, or the front deck out to here, and then I'm gonna what would you say, put a bunch of supports on the front deck and get that all ready. So that will be the next video. So thank you guys again. If you guys liked where this build's going, subscribe, like, share, comment. I'll definitely go through and answer all my comments. So comment down below, and have a wonderful one. Thank you.